Hey, what's going on, Lions fans? Just wanted to stop in and say hello. It's been a while since I've been online. I've been trying to revamp my setup here to get a different computer, to get some different software so I can do some video editing. But thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for your support, your continued support. But I wanted to jump on here really quickly. This is just going to be a short video. I'll hit on some other things later on, but I wanted to at least touch base with you in regards to my thoughts on what the moves the Lions are doing, how I feel like Brad Holmes is doing, and how I feel that the coaching staff will go or be doing going forward. So first off, first signing we had was Tyrell Williams. I think that's a great signing. I think it's a cheap signing for a 29-year-old, 28-year-old, 29-year-old guy that's been in the league for 6 years, didn't play last year at all. So, I mean, basically he's played 5 seasons. 4 of which were for the Chargers, so he's got some familiarity with Anthony Lynn, so that's great. The other move that they did was to release Desmond Trufant. I think that was, I feel bad for Desmond Trufant, but, with the amount of money that he was owed, and, I mean, we have some dead cap there. I think it's like $6 million or something like that, but still it saves us quite a bit of money for the cap moving forward with that cap dwindling from last year. I think it was like $198 million. Now it's at 185, or they lost $14 million on the cap number as it was. So that is a cap-saving move. The restructure of Jamie Collins, I think that's a great move as well. I think that's one that had to be made. The problem is you really can't cut him or trade him because you're out some money. You have dead cap there. But because you kicked it down the road and you have some voidable contract years, I think it's the last 2 or 3 years of his deal, it makes it a little bit more appealing. I think you save about $4.6 million, something like that, overall. I think the next move you see will be still in the secondary. I think Coleman's got a chance to get out of here. I think Danny Shelton's got a chance to get out of here. I would honestly keep Danny Shelton. I think he was good in the run game. I think he did offer some pass rush, and he's still on a decent contract. I mean, if you have to get under the cap to get some of these guys that are used to, or the coaches are used to, then yeah, I understand that. But I think he's a roster bubble guy, but I think he can make the 53. I think you look at the linebacker core with Christian Jones gone. I think that was just writing on the wall. Christian did not live up to any of the contract that Bob Quinn gave him. So that was one of those, is this going to be completed anytime soon? So that one was one that I think everybody kind of expected or was wishing would happen, and it did. So we'll see in the coming weeks here, if anybody else hits that cap casualty. And I guess the other one was, the other elephant in the room is the franchise tag. It wasn't used this year for either Kenny Golladay or Romeo Okwara, so we'll see those guys test free agency. Now, does that mean that their time in Detroit's over? Not necessarily, but it's not good either. So I think Romeo has got a better chance to get back to the roster for a better price. I think the tag for him was somewhere to the 16 to 18 million, I think, and that's expensive for somebody who had a breakout season, and you don't know what you're going to get out of him this year. I'm rooting for Okwara. I would love to have him back, but I would love to have him back more at like the $11 million range. I think is probably more like it. That might be a little high yet, so we'll see what happens there. And we'll see what happens. I don't know what else to think. I think all the moves that Brad Holmes has made has been a good move. I can't disagree with any of these moves that he's made. I have to applaud the guy he's trying to trade Chase Daniel to get some picks. I mean, that's good. I mean, that's a crappy contract you got to do, and I don't know if you're going to get much, but maybe a 7th, but hey, that's a pick. And as deep as this draft is, who knows? You may get an edge rusher, or you may get a receiver that can help you on game day, so that's a good thing. So, I think I agree with everything that's been going on here. We saw online today that they were able to tour Ford Field, so that's cool, so you get to see the excitement there. We're getting closer to this thing. I think I saw the draft is like 70 days away, so it's not that far away either. And, that's fun. I'm excited for this, So let's see what happens. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, jump on here, let you know I hadn't forgotten you. Follow me on Twitter if you can, at Tyler Roke. Most of you are. And I will try to jump on here just to give you a quick... Oh, throwing you here. But just to give you a quick look. My setup's coming along, so just bear with me here until we can get this squared away. So you guys stay classy, stay safe out there, and go Lions.